Hello ramblers, and thank you for joining me on another mindful ramble. Very much appreciated. And today is going to be a bit different. I will be talking about the usual stuff, but you're going to be coming with me on a day, or maybe two. I might include tomorrow as well. I've got other things to do tomorrow. As I go about my day, I do a lot of mindful rambling while I'm doing it. There's a few things I need to do, so come along, and as we say, every journey has a story. Let's go! There was a reason for including that quick shot as I passed the traffic warden, because today I am absolutely fuming with the council. More on that later. So this is an area close to where I used to live, and you have seen 4 churches in the last few clips there. I lived here for a long time, at least 20 years, before I knew that area I just walked through was called, well, I knew it was always called Holy Corner, but I never knew why. It took me 20 years to realise that the reason why it's called Holy Corner is because of the 4 churches in each corner. You learn something new every day. That's the little funny story as I continue along. Mindful ramble. Job 1's already been done. I had to go to the pharmacy, pick up some medication that I need just now. So that's been done, and now I'm off to a business meeting, which I won't be able to video. So I will see you once I come outside of that, and then we'll be off to the pub to drop off some rum. Who pub in Edinburgh decided to stop my rum, which is great news. Oh, hang on, another one. Yeah, that council story is coming up. I'll share it very soon. Two on the same street. Don't know what but let his cars pass. I don't know what it is about today, but it seems to be the council having a right go at me today, or just appearing all over the place on a day when I really do not want to see them. After my email earlier on today. As I said, more on that to follow, when probably more when I've calmed down and I've had a bit of a think about it. I don't like to react straight away, so I'm not going to react straight away. I'm going to just let it simmer away just now. I'll stretch my acceptance muscle, and then I'll talk about it when I'm feeling a little bit calmer, and hopefully there's no traffic wardens about. See you soon. see in the far away there, show that again, Arthur's Seat. This is the meadows in Edinburgh. Right, I think I might have my rant now. Long story short, I've got a rum market this weekend, so to sell rum at a market I need to apply for a licence. So I went through the usual. It's a village just outside Edinburgh, so I went to the local council and asked for a licence about 35 days ago. Today I received a message telling me that I've applied to the wrong council. There's about 4 or 5 councils all around about here. I don't know why they can't just have one, but anyway, that's something I can't control. But they've come back to me to tell me today that unfortunately I've applied to the wrong place. Why they've taken this long to tell me, don't worry, I've taken a learning from it, and I know when I go to new markets I need to be very clear in which one I go to, so it is partially my fault. But if they'd come back to me when I first applied, I would have known, and I would have been in plenty of time to apply to the other council for this market. And unfortunately now I can't, because, well, I have gone from a cap in hand, but I don't think I'll get a, you normally have to do 35 days, so I don't think I'll get it. However, you never know. But at the same time, why they couldn't have come back and told me that beforehand, so I would have plenty of time to apply for it, and they wait till 3 days before the market to tell me. Fortunately, it's a beautiful day and I'm walking in the beautiful countryside, which is calming me down slightly, but that's the wee rant for today. So if you are out there and you do have a business or side hustles where you need to apply for markets, I'm sure you know what to do, but a quick reminder just to make sure you're going to the right one and you dot all the I's and cross all the T's, because they are very strict and, I've got to admit, not that helpful all the time. So there we go, that's it. So as I say, when these things happen, they're out with the control, all you can do is stretch that acceptance muscle and let it go. And if I can't go, I can't go. It's just a one market. I've got plenty more to go to this year. At the same time, it's still rather annoying. Right, I'm going to meander on down to this next meeting I've got. Fortunately it's inside. It would have been nice if it was out, but it is inside. And I'll quickly show you where I am now. It's very holy here. More churches. Right, see you after the meeting. The backside of Edinburgh Castle. So that's me finished my meeting. Back out in the sun, walking past the castle, off to a wee pub at the top of Leith Walk, so it's a bit of a walk from here, kind of way across that direction, where I'm going to be dropping off some rum. So that's where I'm going next. And something I quickly wanted to share, I was on a podcast recently talking about why people get stuck when they think it's too late to start again. So you get to the age of 40, 50, 60, maybe you lose your job, or your kids are left home, you've got more time and you don't know what to do with yourself. But you have the thoughts that it's too late to start again, because it's been ingrained in you through things like social media, what people tell you, or it's the way you were brought up, older generation. So your parents, grandparents might have told you that. And it's trying to shift that mindset and shift everything that you have been told or you have seen in social media, to get around to the fact that it is not too late. It never is. In fact, I think it's only too late the minute you leave this planet. Until then, you've got as much chance as anybody else to make a change in your life, start something new, go for it, and that could be in your business or your personal life. And it's just getting the internal thinking round to that way, instead of thinking that you're stuck, it's too late, it's too risky, or that you're past it. It's not the case. Think about all that experience you've gained over the last however many years you've been working. Using me as an example, 30 years I've been working. All that experience I've gained, I can now use that to go off and make a change and build something new in my life. So just have a wee think about that as I carry on down the road. Going down now towards Princess Street, and I'll probably go through the garden, so I might jump back on then. In fact, we'll go down this way. So this is Castlehorn Steps. It should take me down to Princess Street Gardens. Haven't been down here in years. Some more local graffiti. Must be that meeting I was just in as well, so I'll just let these vans go past. I'll just add, after the rubbish I've had to deal with today with the councils, which has been rather frustrating, it was a bit of good news, so that's good. It makes me feel a bit more happier about life, you know, when you've had a bit of a challenging day and things have not gone the way you hoped. It's always good to have these moments when something positive happens, and it will. These negative things, challenging moments, are always temporary. Right, let's go in here if we can, and I'll quickly show you. Whoa. Very old, famous graveyard right off the edge of Princess Street Gardens, and I'll just show you up here. Another great view. Of the castle. Right, got a bit of a walk ahead of me, so I will see you again very soon. That's where we're going. The Joker and the Thief, to drop off some rum right behind me. So I'll go and do that now very quickly. I'll just quickly show you Leith Walk, very famous street in Edinburgh. I'm going to that pub there. So that's my rum dropped off in the new car. Across the road there, Joker and the Thief. So if you're ever in Edinburgh and Leith Walk, please pop down to the Joker and the Thief. Lovely little pub, and enjoy a wee sample of rum. And while I'm here, I'm just about to get the tram back up the road from Leith Walk up to the station to go and meet the other half and go and watch some football. Just so you know, if you are in Edinburgh now, the tap on, the tap off with your card is now working, which is great. No more buying tickets, just use your card, tap it, and you can travel all around Edinburgh. Do love the trams. So there's a wee update for you from the beautiful city of Edinburgh. Right, I'm going to leave you there now, go and jump on the train, and I'll be back soon. Very important thing to remember when you get off the tram is to tap off. So tap on when you get on, tap off, or you will get charged all the way to the airport, which the kind chap on the tram did enlighten me of, which was very nice of him. I may have walked away having to pay all the way to the airport when I was only going 2 stops. So yeah, remember, tap on, tap off. I'm going to play the escalator game. Hello and welcome back. It's now day 2. I am in my car. I am in the city of Perth and my car is full of boxes of rum. So now I'm going to go off and drop that off and get myself prepped for the market I've got on Saturday. Hopefully there's a bit of good news behind that, but I will, well maybe, but I'll let you know if and when I hear. And I'll be back on very soon because I'm going to go for a bit of a mindful ramble just to clear my head. I was watching the football last night. Right team won. Not the greatest game, but it was good fun. It was good to get out with the other half and just have a bit of food, although we did go for some local fish and chips and they were not good. Anyway, it's in the past, so forget that, and I'm going to see what today has to offer. So, it's day 2. Every journey has a story. Let's go! Cool car! And hello again. And I'm out on my mindful ramble. It's been rather challenging after thinking I had found a solution to my market issue. Unfortunately the computer says no, so I did all I could, sent the information that was required, but it comes down to one person's decision and they've decided that the answer is no, so it's time to accept that, stretch my acceptance muscle and let it go. There is nothing else I can do about it. All part and parcel of owning your own business and the challenges that arrive, and also having to rely on other people, which is not always easy, but it's out with my control, so gotta let it go. And then a little bit more frustrating, so I went back to the market organiser and asked for another date, and I was given the next date in July, and unfortunately I'm already booked up then, so that's me not able to go then either. A bit disappointing, but I will get there. The challenge I've accepted for the year, and I will be at that market. Oh hang on, there's a whole lot of cars coming down this road, so I better let them pass or I'll get knocked down. Back in a minute. No more cars. I just wanted to go back to the topic that I was talking about earlier when it comes to breakthrough thinking and the idea that you get to a certain age, it's too late to start again. So this may have been forced upon you. It might be a personal choice. You decide you want to change career or make a material change in your life, your personal life, or it may have been you've lost your job and you want to take this opportunity to start your own business or even find a new career. And a lot of people get stuck because they feel they need to wait for the right time, that perfect time, or some sort of cosmic sign, or they need to wait for permission before they can make that first move. That's not true. The only person you need permission from is yourself. So that's the mindset shift that you have to make, is don't be waiting for the right time. Don't be waiting for some sign or the perfect time. This is your opportunity now to make a change. Don't wait for permission, get the permission from inside you and go for it. It's like Piccadilly Circus around here today, car after car. Normally when I come walking around about this area, there is you hardly see anybody or cars, but today it's been non-stop. But going back to the message, you are responsible for your life. So if this time to make a change has come upon you, it's up to you, and it's all about building that self-belief, that courage to take that first step. So yeah, so believing in yourself, believe that you can do it is so important, and then having that courage to take that first step and going for it. So I hope you found that beneficial, and if you did, please subscribe, I'd be very grateful. Like, and of course share with anybody who might find this channel beneficial. Now I'm just walking down, going off piste slightly, because this is where my journey started. So my first video I made for YouTube was at Bruce's Climb, and I still don't really know what Bruce's Climb is. Oh, unless of course it's something to do with this massive drop here. Oh, it could be. Ah, there's a road path going right down there. You see? Yeah, this is where my journey began, and now I think I'm on about 60 videos so far. Subscribers is increasing. I'd like that to increase more. Hint, hint. Right, I'll leave you there now, and I'll be back soon for a quick wrap up for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for a quick wrap up. Somebody's decided to create a wee home for some toys. Good use of a tree that's obviously fallen down following those storms we had. So just jumping on to wrap up this vlog. So if life has thrown you a curveball, and you've had to make a change in life, personal life, in your career, or it's a personal choice, you want to change career, you want to change something in your personal life, you want to start your own business, don't be put off by that statement that it's too late. This may have been ingrained into you from your childhood, where you've been brought up, or the things you've seen in social media. And when it comes down to it, it's up to you to grab life by the marbles. And it's not reckless. People might think, oh, you're at a certain age, you shouldn't be doing that. It's a reckless thing to do. It's not. It's courageous. It's brave. If you want to live that happier, more fulfilling life, go for it. And if you have reached that age, 40, 50, 60, people think it's too late. It's not. Just think about the age range you could work. You know, you approximately could start working at 20 up to, I know people who have started businesses in their 70s, 80s, so say going up to 80, it's a 60 years range you've got. And you might be surprised, I've got a big birthday coming up, and no, it's not my 30th. If I use myself as an example, I'm actually only halfway through my potential working life, so I've still got a lot of time to use. And of course, all the stuff you see in social media, all the young team, they think that starting a business, for example, or making big changes in their life is only for young people. It's not. Think about all that experience you've gained over your life up to now, which you can then use to help you with this material change that you want to make, which they do not have. In fact, probably learned most of their stuff from an AI, a robot or something. And the other one I was talking about earlier, don't be waiting for permission from somebody else. Don't be waiting for that perfect time or the right time to start, or for some cosmic sign from the stars. The only permission you need is from yourself to take that first step. You're responsible for your own life. So this is your chance to be brave, be courageous, and go for it. And just think where you could be in, say, 5 years' time. And you look back on this exact moment when you are fretting over whether you should go for this or make this big change or not, or should you just continue living in this autopilot life that isn't fulfilling. And you can look back and think, I am so glad I took that first step. Look where I am now. Look how much more happier I am because I did it. So go and grab life by the marbles. Make it yours. And take that first daunting step. It really will be, it will not be as difficult as these cheeky wee thoughts will be trying to persuade you that it will be. Right, I'm going to leave you now as I finish off the rest of my mindful ramble. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. It's been a bit of a following me around in Edinburgh, and then off to pick up some rum for something that's now not happening, but we'll keep stretching that acceptance muscle and just let it go. And I will be, and then of course this final little part, having one of my favourite mindful rambles. And I will see you all on the next video. And as of course, if you have enjoyed this or found it beneficial, both hopefully, please subscribe, please like, and please share. I will be very, very grateful as I continue on my journey and trying to build my YouTube channel and sharing some beneficial tips, techniques and tools that can help you to live a happier, more fulfilling life, and also break through those barriers at the way that we can think and keep ourselves stuck in life. And before I go, what do you think that is? Stick it in the comments. Oh, just gonna say hello to a friendly local horse. Hello. Hello, horses. They are very graceful animals, but also scare me because they're bigger than me. Anyway, on that note, I'm off. And I'll see you on the next video. Onwards and upwards.